made it to the Tim access. So now we just got to get everything loaded up. Then we're going to get off to the Tim Lake tonight. Then we go down the Tim River, off to Rossberry Lake, beginning of our first Algonquin trip of the year. It's early June, so it's going to be great. It's been, looks like it's going to be an all right week, a little cool, but that's okay. Actually better than being too hot or too cold. So this will be just perfect for me, I think. Yeah, so I'm told it's a little more than a ditch, but we are actually getting into the lake first. So we are going down there, and I guess we get into Tim Lake. And then from there, we'll camp tonight and then get onto the Tim River into Rossberry tomorrow. See you on the water. Lots of lilies, but it seems deep enough. How's it feel to be underway, Carolyn?
Good.
Excited?
Puppy dog's being so good, so I'm very happy about that.
He's got his new life jacket on just for him.
He sat down right in front of me and was like, I am a good boy and I'm sitting still.
What a good boy. Oh, now he's lying down. What a good boy.
What a good boy. Who wants a good boy cookie? 'Cause you were such a good boy in the boat. Mama's good boy was a good boy in the boat, so he gets a cookie. Careful, careful! Is your camera running?
Yes, the camera's running.
The dog just knocked it over. Mr. Good Boy in the boat got overexcited and knocked over your camera.
We're at our site here. Nice view over Tim Lake. That's the island right in front of us. River's down to the right. And then we've got our trusty bug net set up already. That's the first thing we did because it's pretty bug looking in here. We haven't been too bad yet, actually. Canoes pulled up, nice little soft ramp thing. And then, oops, tripping over stuff. We have my lovely wife, Carolyn. Say hi, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
Then I think we're gonna set the tent up there. We have this lovely dead tree right above where the campfire seats would likely go. But don't worry, somebody has engineered the most secure, safe brace ever. Just a pointy stick to hold this giant tree up. So we'll be totally safe, right? That's how that works, isn't it? And then I believe there's another tent pad back there, and the thunderbox path is probably that one back there in those trees. What is it you're doing, Carolyn?
Sweeping all the dirt out from last time that's still in here. Look at that.
Wow, yeah, we didn't bring the broom with us last time, did we?
We did not. So luckily we remembered it this time.
Yeah.
Handy little dollar store sweeper. I highly recommend. Put it in your tent bag. Chris is trying to lasso a tree for our bear hang. Trying to get that branch up there.
This way. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Nice.
Yep. Now, time to answer the age-old question: does a bear in the woods? The answer is yes. But we're going to find our thunderbox because we're people. So let's go on a little adventure. Because all sites in Algonquin Park, they provide a thunderbox for us. So we're going to go find the one for this site today. Making our pizza sauce from scratch here. What did we use, Karen?
I literally just brought some I love this tomato brand. Not a sponsor, but just their canned tomatoes are really good too. So some tomato paste, and then I mixed it with some oil, some chili flakes, some salt and pepper.
Italian
A
seasoning.
little bit of water, yeah, Italian seasoning. Just bring our little spices. Some chili flakes, and some oil, yeah.
Now we're just getting it to the right consistency, adding water a little bit at a time. All right, let's see what's underneath here, how it's looking. Not quite. How's the bottom look? Hold that for a sec. Not bad, actually.
Starting to get pretty melty, actually, yeah. I think we could cover that up.
All right, let's see what we got under there.
Oh yeah,
look at
that's
that.
melty. Look at that. Oh no, I forgot the pot. Okay.
So, bon appetit. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Go get it. What a good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy. Yeah, you got it. What are you doing?
You want to play again? Come on. Oh, it's not for me.
Recording. So, dog decided we needed to be up at 6 a.m. Get some food. So here we are, 6 a.m. starting some coffee, which looks like it's just coming to temperature now. And then we'll get our early start of the day anyways. That's good. And mosquitoes are pretty bad this morning. So luckily we have this bug tent we retreated into. So, yeah, this thing is worth its weight in gold. Anyways, see you when we get breakfast started. Time to think about brekkie. Yummy, yummy, yummy. In case you've been wondering, this is the Ova Easy egg crystals we've been using. We've used them on several trips. Not sponsored yet, but they've been great. All right, I got to start mixing these guys up in there. I can hear it, so let's get going. Now they're starting to look like eggs a bit. Imagine that. Fire is really hot now.
Sorry.
It's like burned all the hairs off my fingers.
Black bean wraps will need the extra flavor of the chipotle.
Fair enough. So you got some cheese going on there now?
Yep.
Morning number one. Cheese actually stays pretty good on the back. People are surprised sometimes.
Well, and for the mayo, we just brought some little,
Down a little bit more. Like it's right here. There you go.
you know, little packets.
Get them from any fast food. That's what we do with all of our condiments, basically. Raid fast food places.
They're shelf stable.
For shelf stable, yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm ready for some eggs.
Trying to figure that out for you. Hold on. There you go. You good? Oh, you got it?
Thank you.
Rocky, get your nose out of there, buddy.
I'll give you a little bit of scrambled eggs and cheese when it's time for yours. He can help us clean this pan. It'll be excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Give you that.
Thank you.
mosquito tried to fly in my bed. Now I get made fun of at home by the children and by Chris for making everything a salad
That's why you're on display today.
and putting so much veg. I'm going to try not to overdo it because I don't want this to explode on me. My plate is too small to handle it.
So that's what, some green onion, red onion, and some chopped up bell peppers?
Peppers, and now for the lettuce.
He's not even waiting with the pan.
He's like, I know this is for me, Mama just said. All right. I think I managed to keep it reasonable today.
Show the folding technique.
Now we're going to fold it up, both sides in, and then you kind of got to do a big over and tuck.
There you go. That's perfect.
There we go. I'm all set.
All right. I didn't notice this last night, but the map does say that this campsite does have an old ruins for a ranger cabin. And yesterday, when I was looking for the Thunderbox, I found that big hole. Turns out that's right where the ranger cabin is. So we're gonna go back there, see the ruins. Not much left of it. It's basically an overgrown mossy foundation at this point, but still interesting to see, you know, a little piece of history here in the park. So let's take a peek. All right, so here's the hole that I found yesterday. But then when you look around, you can see the shape of the moss. There's like a corner right here. It goes on to right here, over that way. And then it opens up to a bigger room area here. Goes around. And then where that tree's fallen is right over top of the last piece. And then there's another big hole right there, presumably from another fallen tree. So that is the ranger cabin here. That line of green is growing on the ruins. So you follow that moss. All right, here's a map of the area. Yesterday we put in right here. We paddled here. Been pretty busy. And now we're right there. Then today we take off, we go down here, over the dam, down the Tim, over to Rossberry Lake, hopefully around this area right here. And so that's today. That's probably going to be, we estimate 3 hours of paddling today. Yesterday was about a half hour. So that's today. Kind of gentle days. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a beaver dam. That's pretty cool. Our first beaver dam. Ramming speed. We actually might be able to make it over. Almost. Look at us go. We just rammed over that beaver dam. How'd that feel?
That was great.
You see that over there? Not sure if it's a goose or a crane. Might be a Canadian cobra chicken. Yeah, especially because I think it's nesting. A nesting Canadian cobra chicken deadlier than a bear any day of the week. Coming up to the portage. 150 meters. I think that's going to probably put us in the Tim proper. I wonder if it'll be more shallow on the other side. There's a big dam and a 150-meter portage. So let's give her. Gotta stop saying let's give her. That's ridiculous. It's not like we're running the portage. We're gonna walk it at a stately pace. And have a snack. I'm gonna be so happy for a snack.
Good time for a break before.
Ooh, that's fun.
Come on, let's go with that.
Get the, oh, maybe this is what she's talking about here. It's a group of 3 of them. She said they're really rare, lady slipper orchids. I think that's what she meant right there. That guy, that guy. 3 lady slipper orchids, which apparently are super duper rare. Well, it's humid out. That portage is pretty steep, but it was short, so if it's going to be short, that's okay. I'm all right with that, as long as it's short. So we're at the other end now. I see why they call it a glorified ditch. I'll show you. And this is what everybody's been talking about. I see now. It makes way more sense. Okay. That's a steep one, huh? That's crazy. Little engineer guys, look at that. That is quite a drop. All right. That was our first beaver dam pullover.
It's like a 1.5 foot drop.
That's crazy.
Jeez, those guys.
That's a lot of water it's holding back. Little engineer dudes. Look at that. Yet another doozy of a beaver dam we just pulled over. Oh, those beavers are industrious little guys. Just snuck on the cobra chickens. They don't even give a crap about us. They're like, we will murder you. Well, we made it to Rossberry. The paddle was longer and harder than I thought it was going to be by a large shot. It was fine, but it was long. We were really pooped when we got on site, so we didn't film anything of the arrival. We were just tired. Got the bug net set up and sitting in it with a dog because the bugs are really bad on this site right now. And yeah, so I guess we're doing an easy dinner today with lots of calories. We're gonna do some tofu mac and cheese with some veg. All right, so we've added the peas, tofu, onions, and carrots in with the pasta just to make sure everything's rehydrated. As soon as that's all done, we're gonna drain it a bit and add all of our other goodies. Got some of one of the packet of cheese, some butter, maybe.
Plant-based butter. If it'll go. There we go.
Plant-based butter, yep. And then one more packet of cheese, and then we start stirring. All right, so today's been a tough day, right, hun? Long time on the...
Yes, the canoe on the river was longer than we thought. I honestly thought I was trapped in a labyrinth for a little bit. At first, I was like, "Oh, I really like these high grasses on either side of me," and then it got so narrow and was literally going like back and forth, like 90 degrees, like you U-turn every
Yeah.
corner. Oh my goodness. Anyways, but it's beautiful here, so I'm glad we're here.
So I think
But we're tired.
we're exhausted. It was rough. Well, not rough, but it's just long. So I think for tonight, we're just going to enjoy the mac and cheese. And I'm probably just going to not video the rest of the night unless something crazy
We're
happens.
thinking we're gonna read in the bug tent. However, there are a lot of moose poops around this site, so fingers crossed.
All right. Peace out.
Well, it's morning. A little chilly today. Sorry, about to start some coffee. That's going to feel good. Mosquitoes are still around. They're not as bad as yesterday yet, but there's, as you can see in the camera, they're finding me now. So I'm going to have to probably put the bug net on soon. Wild. Algonquin in June. In all the ins and outs yesterday, I broke my tripod. So filming's from this point forward is going to be a little bit difficult as the tripod doesn't really work anymore. But we'll see. We can make do. See what we can do. Now we make coffee in my new stick stove. This will be good. New coffee. I get to play with a new toy. Can't go wrong with that. Believe it or not, it's more environmentally friendly than a propane stove. Because yes, a propane stove burns cleaner, but you have to manufacture the canister. You have to mine propane. You have to ship the propane. You have to package the propane. Transport the propane. Rocky, Hutch, come on. Keeping an eye on the dog, make sure he doesn't leave the site. Got the rehydrated TVP patties formed and on. I do show in a different video about how I made them last time, so here we go. So this is Carolyn's on the fire now, cooking up. Appears to be cooking up quite nicely. Almost looks like a patty. We have Carolyn over here, dressing her burger.
My sad little condiment packets.
What do you think, hon?
I think it's good late lunch.
So what happened?
He fell in the water and he was floundering beside us. It's a little chick. We got to get close to some grasses so I can put him down, but I think he's just freaked out right now. Oh, poor little baby. And the doggy was like, "Is that for me to eat? Is that a snack?" Okay, honey, can you paddle us some grasses? Can you go in the tree? Do you want to go in the tree? Oh, he's so scared. Yeah, you got a foot on the tree? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Get the other one. There you go. There you go.
All right, he's back home.
Are you okay there? Oh, you got to dry off your feathers. Poor baby. Okay, baby. You okay? Hopefully your mama will take care of you, okay?
All right, I think she's right there. Let's go.